All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is your favorite hypocrite. All right, your favorite hypocrite. So Kendrick Lamar did an interview for Bizarre, and he was interviewed by SZA. All right, so oh my god, like it's just so crazy to me. Kendrick Lamar's inner dive. The artist has consistently pushed hip hop to new heights in advance of his Super Bowl performance and gets personal with his friend and collaborator, SZA. I'm my thing is this, okay? What you're gonna find out in this interview, right? Is for some reason this dude says that Not Like Us is about him. That's the clip that I seen. I seen it. I'm like, there's no fucking way. You gotta be lying. I'm like, let me read this for myself and see. Because if that quote is true, bro, fuck the biggest hypocrite of 2016. Nigga, you're the biggest hypocrite ever. Nigga, your own bars, okay? Your own bars. Your own bars. Spoke it. So anywho, I'm gonna read the whole interview, you know what I'm saying, just so we have full perspective. Because I don't wanna, you know, put more quotes from here out of pocket. So here we go. It's a warm August night in Santa Monica, and Kendrick Lamar is sitting on a low sofa in a hotel suite as the sun sets behind him, very carefully speaking to SZA and me. It's more than a little surreal to have Kendrick Lamar, the closest thing to era of hip hop, this era of hip hop has to a truth teller, leaning forward and looking intently first into SZA's face, then mine, saying things like, "I do believe in love and war. I do believe they both need to exist." How is that even deep? Like, and how does that make him a truth teller? Like, duh, he believes in love. He's engaged. Like, nigga, duh. Why else are you engaged? Like, what? Come on. Get the fuck out of here. And believe they both need, like, what the fuck? Oh my god, bro. And he said the closest thing that this era has to a truth teller. No, that is J. Cole. J. Cole keeps it 100. That is J. Cole. J. Cole ain't ever lied. Not once. He is the most truthful person on record. On record. Because Kendrick Lamar, in his own interview, you can't be the greatest truth teller and have hypocrisy. You can't. You can't. You can't. And J. Cole has minimal to no hypocrisy. The Disneyly fantastical lyric. Jesus, why are they sucking so much dick? Man, this is crazy. He has consistently challenged himself. Lamar arrives first in a baggy knee uh, length chino board shorts, a yellow hoodie, and a fitted cap splash with a slogan about the beach. He asked me a few polite questions about my trip to LA, but I get a distinct feeling he isn't the type to engage in small talk. A feeling confirmed when SZA herself arrives a few minutes later in a cloud of perfumes. He smells a bit like the incense booths on the corners of Harlem, but more luxurious. This is crazy. This is crazy writing, but I love it because it paints a picture. Um, and she's wearing a designer version of the stretch pants that inspired memes about sundress season versus fall season. She folds into a low velvet armchair, and before anyone else could speak, she turns to Lamar and says, "Are you mentally ill?" This is stupid. Lamar's face lights up and he laughs. Okay, he probably laughs like I did. Um, for what I do, there is certainly no growth without vulnerability. Okay. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, so kicks off an hour and a half conversation in which the artists talk about fear, spirituality, parenting, and creation, the two creative supernovas, but in person. In this suite with burnt orange walls, with lamps turned so low that I could see the moonlight from outside the window reflecting off SZA's high cheekbones. Damn, nigga. What? It becomes apparent. I cry all the time. I'm gonna cry right now because that is just beautiful. Wait, you didn't tell me. What was the first time that you allowed it to happen? The first time I allowed it to happen was is documented. Actually, on stage in 2011 when Dr. Dre and Snoop and the whole West Coast was out, and they was like, this is the torch, and that we're handing it off. Dre passed me the torch, and a burst of energy came out of me, and I had to let it flow. My tears is all on the internet, and now I look back and I love that moment, and I love that that happened because it showed me in a real time of expressing myself and seeing all the work that I put forth actually come to life in that moment. Yeah, that was a dope moment. That was a dope moment. That was a dope moment. Man, they put a lot of pressure on dude. In 2011, he had just dropped Sex and 80. Like, what was the track on there? Fuck that too. No, no, no. Yeah, ADHD. Bro, they gave him the torch over ADHD alone. And then he obviously he was on he had the feature on Take Care, you know what I'm saying? And then was going on tour with Drake. Like he just started. What the fuck? Like thinking about that is kind of crazy. Like a dude just started and like, yeah, you got it. You got it. Energy. Do you consider yourself in touch with your feminine side? I have to balance both. At times, all I knew was the masculinity, and I always kept the wall up because of my pops. But the more I delved deeper into my music, and the more expressive I got with myself, that is the feminine energy right there. That's not the bravado that I grew up seeing all the time. That's who I am, the soft spoken me, and I have to own it. This is where my superpower lies because if my job is to communicate, I need to be able to communicate with everyone. I need to be able to sit in front of SZA and talk to you in a way where you feel comfortable, in a way that where it feels authentic from me to you, you to me. And I can't do that with a wall up. I can't do that with my full masculinity. I mean, he's not lying. He's not lying about none of this at all. This has been great stuff. This is great stuff. Like it's great stuff. I can't disagree with anything he said so far. So far. Like again, we still got the music takes that's coming. And he said, I hate the way that you dress. What the fuck is this, bro? But anyway, like this is fresh, but what the fuck is this? Um, anyway, can I ask you a hyper masculine question? You can also tell me to shut the fuck up. What does not like us mean to you? Not like us is the energy of who I am, the type of man I represent. Now, if you identify with the man that I represent, break down the break the man down for me. This man has morals, he has values, he believes in something, he stands for something. He's not pandering. He's a man who can recognize his mistakes and not be afraid to share the mistakes and can dig deep down into fear-based ideologies or experiences to be able to express them without feeling like he's less of a man. If I'm thinking of not like us, I'm thinking of me and whoever identifies with that. Now, I can I say something else in the realm of that, or you want me to get away from that? Can I ask you something else? Is it mean? No, it's more like I thought it was really interesting that there was any consensus at all that you might be an angry individual. Um, for me, I don't find that any energy that comes from you comes from an angry place. And actually, the last hour and change pretty much solidifies that it's almost from a yogic monk like place. So when you feel the surge of energy in that record, where is the root? Is it anger? I don't believe I'm an angry person, but I do believe in love and war. And I believe they both need to exist. And my awareness just that allows me to react to things, but not identify with them as who I am, just allowing them to exist and allowing them to flow through me. That's what I believe. I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead before I say something crazy. Like, yeah, look. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. You're telling me you made a diss song dedicated to this nigga. Like, we know how the song goes. Debo any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call an ambulance, tell him brief hold, da 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 da. John Stockton. Uh, like, I'm gonna pass on this body. I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time. Know he got some hole in him. Pole on him. Extort shit. Bully death row on him. What about that is not an angry nigga? What about that is not an angry nigga? Now you're trying to pass off like some like spiritual Yoda ass nigga. But this is the start of the song, and then and also the intro. I see dead people. But here, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. Nick, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. 7 bars. On the 8th one, say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better never go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from them. They tell me Chubb's the only one that gets your hand-me-down. Party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles. Fam, miss me with this, yo. Miss me with that bullshit, bro. Miss me with that bullshit. This is an angry ass nigga. Wop, 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 dot, fuck him up. Wop, wop, wop. I'm gonna do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch? Ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord, and it's probably a minor. Then he goes on to say, because I think this is fucking important. Because we're not gonna rewrite this song like identify any man that identifies with you. What part of this song are they supposed to identify with? You think the Bay gonna let you disrespect Pac, nigga? I think that Oakland show gonna be your last stop, nigga. Did Cole foul? I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and burnt bitches go. The audience not dumb. Share the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. The rabbit hole is deep. I can go further. I promise. Ain't that something? B-Rad stands for bitch, and you Malibu most wanted. Ain't no law boy. You a ball boy. Fetch some Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas get a wedgie and be flipped over your boxers. What OVO stands for? The other vaginal option, pussy. Niggas better straighten their posture. Got famous all up in Compton. Might write this for the doctorate. Tell the pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption. I want action, no accident. I'm hands on. He fuck around. Get polished. Fucked on Wayne girl while he was in jail. That's cannot. And the thing is, like the story then came out numerous times. The truth of the matter is that before Wayne met the girl, Drake had already smashed her, and then he told Lil Wayne, he's like, "Hey man, I smashed Shorty." You know what I'm saying? Before then, he just wanted to let him know. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to let him know, so he knew. Um, I'm glad D Rose came home. Y'all didn't deserve him neither. Alonda down the central nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name got to be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. All eyes on me, and I'm gonna send it up to Pac. Hey, put wrong label on me. I'm gonna get them dropped. Hey, sweet chin music. I won't pass the ox. Hey, how many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. The devil is a lie. He is 69 God. Hey, freaky ass nigga needs to stay his ass inside. Roll his ass up in a fresh pack of Zod. The city is a must, and it, blah 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 blah. Once upon a time, we was all in a change. Da 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 da. Fast forward, like I'm reading the lyrics. I'm reading the lyrics just so you could say, like, no part. What are they supposed to identify with? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. You call Future when you didn't see the club. Little Baby helped you get your lingo up. 21 gave you false street cred. Thug made you feel like a slime in your head. Quavo said you can be from North Side, but he lied. Oh, safe sorry. 2 Chainz said you good, but he lied. Run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. You're not a colleague, you're a fucking colonizer. But Young Thug said the music's not the same if we're not collabing. And none of the 21 Savage literally just did another song with Dude. No, but nobody is standing on what you're standing on. Like, you just included a whole city in this third verse. This verse might be as fucking egregious, and then Future agreed also. So retweeted what Thug was saying about everybody making music together again. So here's the thing. Here's what makes this shit crazy. One, this shit is not about like no morals or principles, nigga. This is about Drake. And you saying that he's a freaky ass nigga, he is 69 God. Okay. Then you waste the whole third verse talking about Atlanta, him profiting off Atlanta, when everybody wants to collab with him all over again. They're like, I don't have a problem with Drake. Hold on, I don't have no problems with Drake. That doesn't make sense. It was God's plan to show y'all the liar. I think you might really be mentally ill if you think that it was God telling you to put this song out. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. There's no way you're telling me you made this song and you think God told you to put this song out. That's insane. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Okay, so anyway, I didn't read. Tell me in any of these lyrics, what the fuck does this got to do with him? And people that agree with me, like, are we fucking serious? Look, I apologize for this video being so long, but I wanted to read everything. I wanted to have full context for when I brought this to you guys. And also, I wanted to give you an opportunity to hear the full interview. I think it's absolutely absurd that this nigga thought he could say "Not Like Us" is about anything else, anything else but Drake, and it being a diss song. That's disingenuous. It's hypocrisy at its finest. I don't know what to do anymore, bro. I don't know what to do. Man, and Kendrick Lamar fans were somehow like sucking his dick to this, and I'm just like, yo, this interview is so disingenuous. It's disingenuous. That's why he picked his friend to do the interview. And then, because basically, like, no journalist is turning this down where you get a double whammy on the interview. You get a double whammy. You get SZA and Kendrick Lamar. They're not going to turn it down. And they had to go to the bazaar for this. Like, if they would have went to any other mainstream media outlet or any hip hop outlet, you know the real questions that they asking, because that's what should have been asked here. But this was the softball. This is a softball, and this allows him to attempt to repaint the narrative so he can go in the Super Bowl and pretend this song is not about Drake, and pretend the biggest record of his career is not about Drake. And I know everybody likes to start, oh, well, humble, blah, blah, blah. Bullshit. When it's all said and done, Not Like Us will be his greatest moment. This is what people will remember. This is what people will remember him for. Oh, you remember when he went out, Drake? He's going to be permanently tied to that nigga. And this is the part that pisses me off about Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar had separated himself from Drake, and he was in his own lane. He was the king of his own shit. But no, he couldn't be happy that Drake had his own shit and J. Cole had his own shit. He couldn't be happy with that. No, he wanted the crown up. He wanted everything. This is a greedy little nigga. Greedy. Just there's no other way around it. He's just a greedy nigga, bro. Just a greedy nigga. And J. Cole got to come out and say, yo, I ain't even got beef. Like, Drake, I'm still fucking with you. I don't know what the fuck this nigga on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got to put out a statement later like, yo, what are we talking about? What are we doing? And I think he put the statement out because a lot of people, when they heard the J. Cole record, they felt like J. Cole was talking to, primarily talking to Drake, and that's it. But no, I feel like in the scenario that he was in a scenario where, you know what I'm saying, he's not really speaking to Kendrick Lamar anymore, and he's not speaking to Drake. He's not speaking to either of them anymore like that. You know what I mean? So he sent that out as a message to both of them, and he basically called out the some of the things that both of them was doing. And every day that I say something positive about Drake, I get reconfirmed about bots. I get reconfirmed about bot niggas. And I ain't even got time for that, bro. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this interview in the comment section down below. There was more to this video, but I clearly cut it out. So y'all have a good one. I'm up out of here. Peace.